Dog is here. Hi, dog. So, hello everyone, it's me, Chiara again. And if you've seen my last video, maybe you know that I will link it down below. You know that I've struggled with depression and anxiety for the past 6 years of my life. And in this video I wanted to address some strategies of coping, of dealing with depression that I learned throughout the years with my own experiences. I'm not a psychologist, I did not study psychology. This is just my own experience, and furthermore what I learned from working in a psychiatry in a mental illness hospital, which taught me a lot, or still teaching me a lot about mental illnesses. So let's get started! If you have depression, I don't know at what stage you are. Maybe you already struggle with your depression for a long period of time, so you already are seeing a psychologist, or maybe you already have gone through therapy. So this is for all of you the first step to do. You have to go see someone professional. Psychologists will help you because they know some ways to help you. They know what to tell you, and furthermore, maybe you need medication and they will give you the right medication that you need, and it will help you because mental illnesses are illnesses of our brain. And just like our body, just like our bone can be broken, our brain can, our hormones, they can be sometimes be broken too. I say broken because I don't know a better word, but that's what medication is for, and it's not a shame to take medication. It's just something you need because you got a certain type of illness. So, besides that, besides going to a therapist, going through therapy, taking your medication, there are a lot of other ways how to deal with your depression. So, first of all, the most important step, at least in my opinion, is to learn your symptoms, to get to know them, to get to know your depression, and to get to know your illness better, because depression is not the same for everyone. So every time your depression comes, there's some things that change about you, and maybe the best to find that out is to really write a diary about how you feel, and then check some certain things. Check maybe if your sleep changes. You sleep more, you sleep less. Check maybe if you can see a change in your appetite. You eat a lot more than usually, you eat less. Check in with you, how you socialize with people. If you recognize, oh, I don't want to go out anymore, but usually you're a happy person, an outgoing person, or maybe you avoid your phone suddenly, you're annoyed by people easily. Then about your hobbies, do you still do them? Do you still do what you like? Do you still enjoy it? Or do you have to force yourself to do some things just because you're used to doing them, but it gets more hard and hard to do the things you enjoyed before? Maybe you get overwhelmed so much more with work, you recognize that you have the desire to rest more, to be more in your bed, to that homework or work or something like that gets a lot of you. Look around in your room and check, wow, it's getting messy and I don't know how to clean it. Just cleaning my room is overwhelming. There are a lot of signs that your depression is coming, and you need first of all to learn to get to know them, because that's when you first can step in, that's when you can take action. You can say, okay, I see something is going wrong again, I see I'm getting bad, and then you take action. So this is more hard than recognizing what your depression looks like, because And when you're depressed, normally you don't want to do anything, and that's just the wrong thing. So what I did, I made lists for myself that when I knew my depression is coming, I can take them out, I can read through them, and there are things that I know that will help me, and then I try to do it. And maybe the first day when my depression is really bad, like I've been in bed for 1 week, I avoided everything, and then maybe it's the first day I'm like, okay, today I'm gonna do something, and it's just showering. Everyone like, showering? Really? That's not hard, but yes, it is if you have depression. Certainly it is. And it is an accomplishment, and you will feel so much better if you just did this one thing on this one day. Day one, you showered. Congratulations for you. And then there will come day two. And then what helps a lot? Self-care. Like I told you, shower, make your nails, do all of that. It will help you feel better, and you won't smell a lot. Then clean. If your surroundings are messy, it will mess up with your head too. It will get you feel uneasy, and it will lead you to stay in bed more because you don't like your surroundings and you feel overwhelmed just by looking around you and see all of that mess. So normally I start with my clothes, then with my makeup, then I will look at all the letters that piled up and the documents and whatever, and I would just lay them all on the floor and be like organizing them. Like I got a really system for that, because when you got depression you gotta make plans, you gotta make lists that you can follow through, because that's all that will help you. That will be your anchor, your lists, your plans that you made. Then maybe it's day 3 and you're like, okay, now I did all of that, I kind of feel better, so go and step outside, or even just open the window. That's what I do on my rooftop. It's dangerous, don't do that too. I will sit and I will breathe in fresh air, and yes, it will help. And then, because it's day 3, maybe you write one of your best friends. Maybe you write, hey, can you come over? I know this is one of the hardest steps to seek out for help. I've been really lucky because I've got the best friends you can imagine to have. They know when I get bad, and then they just suddenly, it's like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. in the evening, and they just stand at my door with chocolate, with books, and they're like, we are not gonna leave you alone. So I'm lucky with that. I'm lucky to have my mom that looks after me, and my mom struggles with depression herself, so she understands such struggle. She knows how to help. So I'd say, I don't know if how, so maybe you're not that lucky, but that doesn't mean that your friends would help you, because sometimes even my friends that I love a lot for that, sometimes not even they see what's going on, because it's hard, because we get good at hiding, we get good at playing like we are happy and like everything's fine, and we just take our time. Yes, I know that, I know all of that. But write your best friend, just write, I don't feel good, can you come over? And this one will help you a lot more. And if you don't have anyone to go to, you can write me. There are people on the internet you can write. You can go to your psychologist if you need to talk. There are people out there that will listen to you, that will help you, that will lift you up. And trust me on this, socializing is important, especially when you are depressed. Because isolating yourself will make you feel lonely, and that will make your depression go worse than it already is. This was for when your depression kicks in, when you're in the bad phase. But you can do a lot of things during your good phase too, when you don't feel your depression. And that's actually more important than when you feel down, because that's where life happens. You need to find a sport that you like, and you need to commit to it, because sport is important and it will lift up your mood. Then, like I told you about eating, then you should learn how to manage stress better. Maybe that's one problem why your depression gets bad, because stress can lead to depression. Look how you manage your time in school, how you manage your time at work, with your kids at home, with whatever's going on into your life. You need to learn time management. Try to keep your surroundings clean and yes, clean your room, clean your house. Do it often, at least once a week. That's what I do, and it helps me a lot. See friends, make new friends. Try to cut out negative people out of your life, because they will get you down too. And yes, so I hope this was not too messy and not too much of this and too much of that, and now you're all confused, like, so what do I need to do? So in the end, what I tell you, there's a lot of things you can do. First step, recognize your signs, recognize when your depression is coming. Second step, have a master plan written down somewhere how you want to pull yourself out of the phase. Third step, see a psychologist, maybe take your medication. And fourth step, change your life a little bit in baby steps. Form habits to a positive thinking, to habits that are about your nutrition, about your body, sports. Yes. So, that's all I have to say. I could go into every subject more deeper, of course. You can talk about all of that a long time, because me myself, I learned so much throughout the years. I was reading so many books, watching so many videos, doing self-experiments, and learning it now in the psychiatry. So yeah, but I hope it maybe helped you. It gave you an overview that you have so many possibilities to deal with your illness, to deal with your depression, that you will feel encouraged to start to do something and to not feel like you're drowning in your depression and that it will never get better, because I know how that feels. We all feel like that. It feels like it will never get better, like you cannot go out because nothing interests you, because you see no sense in anything. But that's just temporary. That's just your illness. That's just something you can get through, because life is beautiful and you will see it again, and you will smile one day, truly happy, and be like, yes, I'm happy, I got through it, and I'm stronger now. So, have a nice day, and I wish you all the best in the world, and be strong and be happy.
Cause this is the end. Pretend that you are